big question now, can I do that for the 10K distance?
There's no pressure except pressure that I'm putting on myself.
There's nothing to about taking a group. Can you see that this is taking up too much stock in my life right now? Hello, welcome back. In this vlog, I am starting a training block for trying to get my best time in a 10K. So right now I am in the midst of getting ready for the 2026 Walt Disney World Wine and Dine Half Marathon. And one of the things I would like to accomplish is get my best time in a 10K. I have a 10K coming up in the middle of May that I would like to try to race and just bring down my average mileage pace. I just wrapped up running the Disneyland half marathon in February. I took the rest of February, most of March easy, skiing, snowboarding, and just trying to maintain my running. And then I did a 5-mile race the second weekend of March. I've been dealing with a little bit of runner's knee in my right knee. I've been dealing with plantar fasciitis, and overall I can just feel that everything is like tight and not doing great. So I took a week off, and that definitely helped. So I'm still dealing with that stuff, and by dealing with that I mean taking the appropriate steps to heal and not injure myself. And I'm moving into this next week with a plan to continue this recovery, continue to do that strength training, recovery, work with professionals, and also start a 6-week 10K training plan. Ideally with this plan, I'm gonna be running 4 times a week. I have a plan to do speed work, tempo work, long runs, and easy runs. We'll see how that goes. Today is day 1 of this new training plan. It is slightly snowing outside. Okay, it's definitely snowing, but like it's 37 out, which is kind of a comfortable temperature to run in usually. I think it's gonna feel a little chilly. I don't have the warmest shirt on, but I'm running in Lululemon pants. You can't see them, I'm sitting down. My Swiftly long sleeve, Patagonia vest, and then this New Balance jacket that I actually got at the Goodwill. And I'd like to point out, the pants I bought new, Poshmark, Goodwill. So we like secondhand here. And I think that is everything I need. I want to run for like 5 minutes and see how I feel. And if I feel good, we're going to turn this into my 3-mile tempo run for the week. And if I feel stiff or cold or anything, this is my easy run, and I only need to run 2 miles at an easy pace. I'm sure a real run coach would not approve of my plans, but I have a lot of experience. I've taken myself through a lot of different training cycles. I feel fine with my plan. Let's go run 2 or 3 miles at some pace. 2 things have happened. 1, I decided because this weather sucks, it's a 2-mile run. 2, way back home. Because look what was in a little free library. I gotta take that home first and then finish this run. It's still a workout when you run an easy run. It's just supposed to be at a pace that you can maintain. It's that conversational pace. It's having so much left in the tank. And I might not sound like it, but I did hit that pace. I'm just a little winded because I haven't run in over a week. So even that's a little bit of cardiovascular work. But that's done. Check it off the list. And I'll see you guys for my next one. Ordering the pin pack now. The question is, do I also want the Spirit jersey? Nah. The good news is it's like 10 degrees warmer and sunny today.
So we're definitely gonna go running. The bad news is my body feels like I've been hunched at a desk for 5 hours straight, which is the case. I've been hunched at my desk for 5 hours straight. So we're gonna loosen up, get dressed, and we're gonna go for a run. I think today is gonna be that 3-mile tempo run that I need to accomplish this week.
So let's talk about what a tempo run will look like to me. I think a couple people define like tempo runs a little differently. For me, this is more of that race pace goal. So I'm gonna go out, do like 2-3 minutes at an easy pace just to warm up, loosen up. And then the rest of the run, I wanna kind of keep it at that like slightly trying harder than I normally am pace and getting it closer to what I would like to be racing 5Ks and 10Ks at. And I want my average mile pace to be between 11:30 and 11:45. Mile 1, 11:20. Whoops. 2 miles, 22:25. I'm running much faster than I thought. Now, can we do this with negative splits? We'll see.
30 seconds. Previous mile.
I don't have a lot to say, mostly because I have no ability to say anything yet. I am gassed, and I am so happy. That was way faster than I thought I would be able to kick it today, especially based off of yesterday's easy run. And that is like, one, I mean, mentally it's different. I went out to go fast, so obviously I'm going to run faster. But two, like, I am going to give all the credit to not running in a snowstorm. Even if it wasn't really a snowstorm, but it was really cold, windy, and awful yesterday, and that really affected me. And then today is like this perfect 45-degree day, like beautiful blue sky. And I just wanted to run, and I just wanted to run fast, and that's what happened. The big question now, can I do that for the 10K distance? We'll find out. Because I do have to report, I registered for my Wine and Dine bib today. When you do a charity, you sign up with them, you get all established on their list, and then they send you a registration link to actually register with Run Disney on a charity bib. So I got that email last week. Open up the registration. You have to put in your proof of time, like when you register. So I was like, well, okay, I'm not gonna be able to put in a 10K time. That's fine. I'll be happy with like getting seated in that 2 hour 30 to 2:40 range. But after I went through the process, I found out you can change that. So there's obviously a window of time where you can edit your registration. So if I run this race in May and I get the time I'm looking for, I get to update my estimated finish time with my 10K proof of time. I'm tired. I rambled. I was so happy.
One of those like things that runners and athletes and people who work out love to say is, I never regretted a workout I took, or never regretted a run. And I'm sitting here knowing that I need to go do a run. Today is one of my freer days. It's almost 5 o'clock. And I wanted to do my hard speed workout today, take a rest day, and then do my long run on Sunday. And then restart this whole process next week on Monday. And so I'm having that like, well, like, you never regret a run you take. That's not true. Because on top of all of this, I'm dealing with plantar fasciitis and some like weird knee swelling. It's not just like painful, but my knee like had a lot of fluid in it 2 days after my tempo run. So if I go out and run right now on my plantar fasciitis while my knee is still swollen, I can regret that run, because I can flare everything up more, make it worse, actually turn this into an injury rather than an ailment. And that's one of those things that like the internet will not let you believe. But like, rest is important. It's okay to miss a workout. It's okay to not hit everything on a training plan if your body needs something different. If you don't give your body what it needs, it will take it. Or should I just, turn this around a little bit? Maybe I'll go put on a 20-minute video that focuses on strengthening my muscles and helping with the injury. And then just see what the weekend brings. Maybe I'm only gonna get 3 of my 4 runs in. I'm still really happy with the 2 runs I had this week. I'd like to get the speed work in tomorrow and then do my long run on Sunday when it's a little bit warmer out. But if I only run again on Sunday, that's not a bad week. So it's hard. It's not an easy decision to make, and there's no pressure except pressure that I'm putting on myself. But I'm also trying to build a little more grace for myself into my life because I feel like I've just been beating myself up a lot lately. And this is one of those things, and I know this is a running vlog and you guys probably don't want to listen to me be philosophical, but there's so much to the mental part of running and training for long distance races. So this is just one of those moments where I'm trying to remind myself that skipping one run doesn't mean anything. It's net neutral. It's not a bad thing, it's not a good thing, it's neutral. It's just a decision being made. That's it. I think at this point I am going to not run today, even though today was supposed to be a run day. I'm going to put on a YouTube workout. I found a good creator who makes a lot of 15-20 minute videos focused on prehab and strengthening and injury prevention workouts. And if my heel feels right tomorrow, my speed workout is a 40-minute workout and I can fit that into my day. And if I don't run tomorrow, fine, I'll just do my long run on Sunday and that'll be the week. So if this could be any kind of message to anyone, it's okay to skip runs. It's okay to miss prescribed workouts on your training plan. Thanks for letting me ramble. I'm feeling very underfueled and dehydrated going into this run. So I'm taking a goo, drinking some water, and then I'm gonna go out there. My long run is only 4 miles. So I say only because I've been running 2 and 3 miles consistently and my last long distance was 5. So as long as my knee and my heel participate, this should be a good run. There's nothing cute about taking a goo. Okay, let's go. Today's run is gonna look pace-wise very different. This is where I'm taking that very long, easy conversational piece to it. So I'm not planning on running it straight. I'm gonna probably run for 5 minutes, walk for 1 minute, and just do that so that I can keep that pace up, but bring the heart rate down, keep going, and check in with my body, make sure my knee feels good, make sure my foot feels good. So I'm gonna put my audiobook on, get to the end of the street, and start the run. That's 4. Good day to be out for a run. Wow, I'm a little discombobulated. Another thumbs up. let's see. The first week of the training went really well. I liked almost all my runs. My first run in the snow wasn't the best. I was slow and cold, but I did find Great Big Beautiful World and a little free library, so even that was a great run. Now here I am. It's Tuesday. The last time I ran was Sunday. And the usual like flare up in my knee and my foot for the plantar fasciitis and swelling is happening again. And I am hesitant to keep running through this until I go talk to my doctor today. He's a chiropractor who focuses on like athletes and athletic injury, and I worked with him previously for my other knee injury. I trust him, and I think this is a good place to start because I just want to talk to somebody about what's going on and start getting worked on, and then figure out what the next step is from there. It feels so silly. Like I had 1 week of my training plan and I'm already like, okay, now I have to reassess. It's not working, but that's just reality. And I have to listen to my body because like the last thing I want is to like blow out my ankle, my Achilles, my knee, my hamstring, anything that would stop me from running completely, because then that ruins the whole plan. Can you see that this is taking up too much stock in my life right now? The running is just supposed to be fun and for my health. And if it's tanking my mental health, it's not doing its job. We're gonna keep moving forward. We're gonna keep moving our body. But I'm going to remove a lot of unnecessary stress to it, because that's not the point of carving these moments out into my week. Good appointment. Definitely the right steps to take to keep getting better with what is currently wrong, and also protecting my body for any future injuries and making sure I don't do things like blow up my Achilles or pull a hamstring and have to pull out of running completely. Had kind of like my long reevaluation appointment today, started doing some work. I will go back next week, and then we should be able to move into more of like a rehab, you know, keep it up, take care of myself kind of system. But I think this was a good move. Glad I went. Should I be going for a run right now? Probably not. There's some spots that may not like this adventure that we're about to go on, but I need a run. So I'm gonna go take a run and we'll just see how it goes. I'm just gonna go out for an easy run. The goal is 3. If I get 1, I'll be happy. I haven't run since Sunday. It's Thursday. Everything still kind of hurts, but we're gonna take it for a run. Take it easy, do 3. If we can't do 3, do 2. If we can't do 2, we'll do 1, but we're doing it. And that's the point. We're getting out and getting it done. So here's hoping this feels better than I think it's going to. Was a good idea. I feel pretty good. I had some sore spots, but nothing I couldn't run with. Nothing I felt like I was doing damage to myself if I ran through. And tomorrow's supposed to be really nice out, so I'm hoping we're on an upward swing and I can take a really good run tomorrow too. Also, for an easy pace, I averaged just around 12-minute miles, which is awesome because I definitely had a lot left in the tank, which is what I want when I do an easy run. So great, see you at the next one. Okay, it is very windy, but it is also like 70 out, so I think this is gonna be a good one. So I brought myself out here for a run. It's beautiful out, it's very windy out. And I'm like a quarter of a mile into this run, and something's telling me this run's not happening today.
is many hours since I last attempted that run, and I'm running again tomorrow morning, and I don't want to like just have this mishmash jimble jamble of video clips of me trying to run. I don't really know what happened. It felt like today's run should have been like in the bag. It was 70 degrees, shorts weather, t-shirt weather, and I was just like really looking forward to running today. And like immediately nothing felt good. It just felt like my whole body had forgotten how to run. I felt like I just couldn't get like a natural stride. I couldn't get my gait. I just couldn't get going. And every time I tried to start running again, my knee hurt, my plantar fasciitis hurt, my left hip hurt. It was so confusing. And I kind of like hit this point where I was like, I don't know what to do because this was supposed to be my speed workout. And I definitely don't have the biomechanics to try to do sprints. The other two runs I had were a tempo run and a long run. And I was like, well, I can't get my speed up. Right now I'm averaging a 15-minute mile and trying to limp through a 5-mile run just to say I did something on my training plan felt really irresponsible. So at that point, I just decided, let's just make it a 2-mile run and run when I can and walk when I need to. It's just a throwaway run. It's time on my feet. It's a couple more miles in the bag. It could have been a really lovely run, but it wasn't. This is what we call in the business a bad run. They do exist, and that was today.
It is brisk out. This is starting at the same place that my 5-mile race started in March, and I think it's just as cold, if not colder today. I just want it to be spring. Got my first 3 done with a group. I just need 2 more, so I'm gonna take myself on my own little 2-mile loop, grab some coffee, and get on with my day. I don't know why I say coffee. I don't drink coffee. Grab some tea or hot chocolate. Car update. That run was great. Way better than how I felt yesterday, even though it's like 20 degrees colder. Very fun to go out with a big group of people and run. First 3 miles, we were previewing a 5K course for the end of April. There is a half marathon weekend coming up, and a lot of people are training for these races, so we actually came like straight downtown to get on the course of the race. The pace was way slower than like what I was actually looking for, and it wasn't because of our moving time. I don't pause my watch when I run, mostly because I will mess it up and probably like delete Strava. So we had to stop at a lot of road crossings. There were a lot of traffic lights, and we, cross when we're supposed to and stop when we're supposed to. So the moving time was good, but the elapsed time really brought the average mileage pace up. So my first 3 miles, I came in at like a 13-minute mile average. But like the running felt great and the running was strong. I ran with 12-minute mile pacer, and there was a little bit of a shuffle during a group selfie, and I ended up with the 11:30s, and that felt good. So I think I can definitely go out with 11:30s again, and I'm hoping to get to a point where I can go out with the 11s. The second 2 miles, I took myself out on my own little loop, ran downtown, saw some of my favorite things, crossed over the river a few times. It was just a really lovely run. And then I hung out and enjoyed what I think might be some of the best iced tea I have found in Rochester. And more importantly, I have been on a mission to find a great cinnamon roll, and I think I have found the top of the list. So all in all, really great Saturday. Okay, I'm home now, and I just wanted to kind of finish this vlog off, just reflecting on my first 2 weeks of training. I feel like I've been reflecting the whole time. There were definitely some great runs. There were definitely some down moments. And every training block, especially at the beginning of our training block, it's just a lot of learning. I had a lot of reflection on just
one, seeing if I could do a 4-day-a-week plan. I think I'm going to adjust the plan to being 3 running days and then a 4th day of flexibility. I think I'm going to rewrite the plan, move easy runs to that optional day of this could be a run, this could be a walk, this could be a class, and just label it as like active recovery and go from there. Other things I'm learning is, one, the paces are there. The paces that I'm looking for are there. The tempo run, like the paces looked great. I felt good. I felt like I could keep going, and I'm really glad that that pace was there. I'm loving that I'm comfortable at a 12-minute mile, that even to a point, sometimes when I'm running these long runs or these easy runs, I feel like I'm kind of holding back, which is the point. But, a couple months ago, I did not feel like I was holding back when I was running that pace. So everything's improving the way I need it to. I really don't know if I'm going to hit the pace that I need to hit with this 10K, but I am having a lot of fun having this on my calendar and having a slightly shorter distance to work towards, a slightly different goal of, really pushing my pace. Whereas, with half marathons, I usually just want to finish them well and enjoy my time out there. For a Disney race, there's a lot of stopping, there's a lot of other things to do and enjoying them. So, it's fun to have a race that's just about racing. And I'm not racing people. I'm not age group placing, but I am asking my body to do something I haven't asked it to do in a while, and I am looking forward to seeing the results of this work that I'm putting in. So those were my first 2 weeks of this 7-8 week training plan. I think I might have gotten the math wrong. I think I said it was 6 weeks. I wrote it as 8. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to look at the calendar. As always, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for following along on this video journal. I'm really enjoying documenting this experience because I really like seeing improvement. I like seeing where I was at. It's kind of fun to look back on the hard days of windy, chaotic runs and then see clips of me smiling, having the time of my life during a long run on a Saturday morning. So I appreciate that you're here and you're following along, and I know you're cheering me on, and I cannot wait to share more with you all. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.